Hello and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. I'm davidinark, and today we're taking another look at the new AI path making feature for BeamNG. And as a matter of fact, we will just fire this up right here. And I've got two different paths lined up. We're going to tell it to play and let them ride. I'm curious to see how this goes. Let's see how this works out. Oh, man, the black car is way behind. Huh. That's interesting. All right. Wonder why he's driving like that. And I have no idea if when you record the AI paths, I don't know if that sticks to the speed at which you recorded or if it's just setting up points for the AI. But as you can see, the orange car is way ahead of the black car. And what I did was I recorded them coming from each of these two different starting points. So what's going to happen is when they come around to the beginning, they will reset and fly off again. Huh. Yeah, he is definitely not going anywhere near as fast as the other car. We can see them taking this particular turn right here. So one of the, I don't know if it's an issue per se, but one of the problems I have with the AI pathing, it's great for a point-to-point race. It does not work well for a circuit type race because of what we saw before and what you're about to see here. And that is that when they get back to the starting point and the script runs out, and so now they have to restart the script, they are immediately, they actually have to restart. So even though the script is looped, and I can show you what that looks like real quick, under the more options, there's an option for looping the various, for each loaded script. And so when you choose that, once their script ends, and you can see I started a path here, started the path here, and then when I came back around, I tried to get close, but I didn't quite get there. But when they get to the end of their paths, in order to loop, they reset back to the starting point. So they do that weird jump thing that you'll see here again. And so, and I realize this is, the first time it's been introduced. I realize it's still a work in progress, but it would be nice if there was a way to loop it without that restarting feature. It would also be cool, and I don't know if this is a thing or not, but it would be cool if we could move the paths so that I could line those up the way they're supposed to be, and that way they'd be all connected. And in addition, I think that is what might help. If we could tie in the starting and ending points, especially in a circuit scenario, right? So if you could tie in the starting and ending points, then it wouldn't necessarily, when you looped, it wouldn't necessarily have to reset. It would realize, oh yeah, hey, this is the start, this is the end, keep going. I have no idea what that entails. I'm sure there's a lot to that, and probably the reason why it doesn't exist in the first place. The other part of this, the other thinking that I have is this. If I'm not mistaken, each of these yellow balls is a checkpoint for scenario building. So if there were a way to have these numbered, and I can't remember, they probably are numbered actually, it seems to me that the programmers, the devs, could find a way to make an AI feature that is just called racing, in which case you would tell any of the vehicles that are involved, if you set the AI to racing, they would simply aim for checkpoints 1 through whatever, and then, lather, rinse, repeat, depending on how many laps you wanted. Again, I don't know what's involved with that. That could be something they're already working on, and maybe they've tried doing that and they've hit some snags or something. But anyhow, I just wanted to jump in here kind of quick and get a feel for what that looked like. Oh, they're a lot closer this time. Oh, look at that. Oh, what happened there? Oh, they are duking it out. That's interesting. Huh. I wonder why it played out that way on this round and not in previous rounds. Look at there. I almost took the same line in each case once I got started, but not quite. And I also did that intentionally as well. I wanted to build in a little separation. Just, again, I'm experimenting. I'm playing around, just trying to see what happens when you add the AI paths to the game itself. Now, this is going to be interesting because the orange car is definitely going to reset before the black one. Yeah, so at this point, the black one is way behind because of that little tussle there. Oh, that's cool. So it would also be cool if you could set some of the AI aggression like you can on the regular AI map. It would be cool if you could set the AI aggression in this mode so that, you know, I could make this car a little more aggressive to help maybe catch up. But he's not doing too badly, but yeah, definitely still not quite as aggressive as he needs to be in order to try to catch up. And let me see, I'm curious to see, because see, he's going to reset, boom, and now he's going to reset. He's actually catching up. I know it's hard to see, it's hard to tell, but he's not as far behind as he was the first time. And then, of course, we have the other guy who's just out of here. Now, part of that could also be the vehicles that I chose, and really, I suppose if we were going to do this, you know, honestly, I love when you hit stop. They both go, hey, what's up? All right, I just want to reset those. Okay, no, you don't have to do that. All right, so I'm curious to see if I put in the exact same car. So let's do a bolide. And we'll do a knot. We'll replace you. And we will replace you as well. And this one, we'll do a bolide knot or note or whatever, and we'll make you red. Okay. So now we have both cars are exactly the same. Let's see what happens when we pit them against each other. Wow, he is out of here. Oh, that was close. Trying to come out around, but he takes too big of a... Whoa, he has lost control, man. What's the matter with you? Oh, that is... Oh, he spins out. Oh, there's a tag, which means he's going to spin out as well. So that's a bit of a problem. Where are you going, man? So he is trying to find his path. And look at this. Oh, look at that. I believe they call that, well, I was going to say they call it cheating, but that's what you get for trying to cheat, my friend. You spun out and you lost control. So the AI is trying to find the path and is having a heck of a time doing it. What the? He's like, okay, I'm just going to go up here and reset and call it good. Oh, that is hilarious. So I'm not sure how this pathing works in terms of that particular situation. It's almost as if the AI was like, hey, I'm at, 82% of my path and I'm supposed to be over here, so I'm going to get there. I don't know. I have no idea if that's actually how that works or not. Uh-oh, the red one. Oh, overtakes the black one, but then spins out of control. Cannot handle. See, they're both. Yeah, that's interesting. So the black one, see, the black one is now headed for the finish line because he's at 92%, 94, right? Oh, that is very interesting. Huh. So obviously, there's some kinks to be worked out with the AI driving around, but setting up the AI paths in BeamNG is still pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. Again, I think this is much more suited to a point-to-point at this particular time in development, but hopefully that's something that they'll get figured out. They'll get it worked out. Interesting, they spin around so much they lose it. And again, that could very well be that it's just because this car and the AI trying to drive this car, it just doesn't know what to do. But anyhow, there you go. Man, some more AI action. By the way, just as a reminder, to get into this mode, you hit F10 on your keyboard. That'll bring up this menu, and from there you're going to go to the Script AI Manager, and then you pick which car that you want to record, and then there'll be an option there to record. So, and then there's the save icon. You can save your recording. You can load it. You can see if I go to load, I've got several saved. I have the West Coast Short 1 and West Coast Short 2. That's what each of these paths. Now, this player pickup one was actually one that I recorded in the previous video on the small grid, I think. And so what happens when you try to load this particular one, right, because it doesn't go with this track, but I'm going to load it anyway. And then here, we'll just tell this to stop. And so now I'm using this one, and you see, because the path doesn't match the map I'm on, it's like, well, I'm loading the path, but yeah, what happens after that is up to you. So you definitely want to make sure that you have the right paths loaded. Restart. There you go, buddy. Have at it. I don't know what happened with this guy. What's the matter with you? Go. Yahoo! And by the way, once you have a couple of paths set and loaded, you can use these icons at the top to play both. Actually, it's not just both. It's however many paths you have set up. I hit play. Boom. Oh, I have them both using the same path. Oh, that is crazy. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. Stop. There we go. Wow, that made an interesting pattern, that's for sure. Anyway, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Woo! Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate the feedback, and love the responses you guys have been given. And remember, like the video, share it, all that kind of good stuff. We will see you next time on BeamNG Drive. Woo!